I don't really remember much of Mr. Goodbar. It's been so long since I've seen it. I really don't remember much of it. So I don't really have an opinion one way or another on it. Gina asked us last week what some of our phobias and fears are, and mine, I guess, I mean, I'm sure I have lots of other little ones, but I think my biggest one is heights. I'm not a fan. My dad is also afraid of heights, and he wouldn't even get within, I don't know, 6 or 8 feet of the edge of the Grand Canyon when we went. He just couldn't even get that close to look down. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm not that bad, but you know, I think I'm not a fan of heights. I don't think within my family it was a secret that I was not a fan of heights. However, I guess because of my dad's phobia, and also his, how do I put this nicely, anal retentive OCD, compulsion to have everything clean all the time. When my brother went off to college, my job was to sweep the roof. True story. We had a 2-story house. Because I didn't want to be that close to the edge sweeping, I would lie down and I would get the broom and I would push it with, as far as I could, get it where it would go off the edge of the roof. And one time I let go of the broom and it went flying off the roof, which was horrible, because as much as I hate being on the roof, climbing down was very scary for me. So knowing that I had to get down and then back up again really was awful, because I had this more of a fear really of getting down than sort of being up there. I was always afraid that the ladder would slip out or whatever. I'm sure it was fine. I got up there fine. It was just climbing down the ladder that was really a problem. And I remember I put the ladder up and it was up against a tree, and I was thinking I could use the tree to sort of help wedge it with, against the house, and then use the tree to hold myself to get onto the ladder to get down. But once I got up there, it looked like that the ladder was not really angled enough, and it was fine because I got up there, right? So, but fear sometimes can be very irrational, and I was afraid to climb down by myself. And there's nobody outside, so I'm banging on the roof of the house trying to get someone's attention, which was a waste of time, because they were watching television and they just thought it was, they could not distinguish the banging from whatever was on the TV. And finally, I don't know how long I was up there, but the mailman was walking by, and I yelled from the roof and asked the mailman if he would, ring the bell and have someone come out. And I'm sure I scared the crap out of the mailman, because I'm like, hey! And he's like, what the? Yeah, so, and I don't really care for being on the roof. This, I